Okay, so we're going to do Firebirds. I started to do Firebirds in class this morning, and then I ran out of time, as it often happens. So for those of you who are just really wanting to do Firebirds, I apologize. Here's your chance. Okay, Firebirds for me have 4 levels of progression. Each progression is a little bit more challenging than the one before it. So stay with the progression that you like, the level that is good for your body, where you are. Okay, because the 2 levels that come from tabletop and down dog are really, really challenging. So what we're going to do, and they're just basically Chaturanga push-ups, right? There's not a whole lot of difference. It's just the style and the way that we approach that Chaturanga. And in Chaturanga, remember, you want to keep the arms close to the ribs, shoulder blades gently back, so the chest stays broad, and that you end up being almost 90-degree elbow and 90-degree wrists. If your wrists don't like that angle, put a towel underneath your wrists, elevate the wrist, or fold your mat up a little bit, that works. We're gonna start off to your right, and you're gonna tuck the feet underneath. You're gonna rotate the torso, hands on the floor. Lengthen out the body, pull the ears back, inhale. Push a little forward, exhale, lower down. Inhale, come back up. Do it again. Do it one more time. As you come up on the last one, you're going to bring the leg in front. You end up back in Sukhasana. So there's a couple of modifications. If your knees don't like this angle, then you can take the feet a little bit out so that there's not as much pressure. Right? The other thing is you want to make sure that the belly's nice and firm and you stay using the core, at least core engagement. All right. So each level of Firebird takes a little bit of the weight out of the arm and puts it right into the core. So you get a little bit more core engagement with each level. So it's a real total body movement. So we're going to go to the other side to do level 2. Same setup. You're going to rotate the torso, hands on the floor, lengthen out. Inhale. As you go out, you're going to extend the leg and come back in. You can rest the toe. Inhales as you come up, exhales as you go out. But what you can do also, give a little bit more core engagement, keeping the shoulders square to the edge of the mat. Bring the leg in and don't let the toe touch the ground. And on the last one, you come into center. A couple of the other modifications is you want to avoid what I call turtlenecking, where the head goes forward every time you go down towards the ground, as if you're trying to get the nose or your face to the ground. You want to keep the ears pulled back and everything stationary and in place as you hinge at the hips, hinge at the elbows, hinge at the wrists. So you want to avoid the turtleneck, and you can do that a couple of different ways. So turtlenecking looks like this. Maybe your upper body's not strong enough yet, or your core's not strong enough yet to take you lower than, say, here. A lot of people will drop the head. A lot of strain on the neck. So lengthen out, pull the ears back, turn the head to the side. Come back up, look down. As you come out, turn the head to the side. So you can do that, or just keep the ears pulled back. Okay? So the next 2 levels are a little more challenging, and certainly for the back of the arms, wrists, and elbows. So again, pick your poison. So we're going to start in tabletop. This is basically Chaturanga push-up. So make a modified plank, firm up the belly, shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, lengthen out, lower down, push right back up, and you push back in the direction of child's pose. You're not going to make child's pose, but you'll get close. Come forward, lower down, and come back up, and take it back. So you can do that a few more times. Shoulders forward from the fingertips, push back up. And if all you can get is one, and then rest in child's pose, then do another, rest, do as many as you can that way. You don't have to go up and down like you do a push-up, okay? Trust me, you get a lot just even with resting in between. So the last progression is from down dog. And it's really challenging, and it actually makes your brain think a little bit, because one leg stays in the air while the other knee comes to the ground. It looks like this. So from down dog, one leg in the air, in this case the right leg. As you come to plank, keep that leg up, gently lower the left knee down, Chaturanga, come back to downward facing dog, and change legs. As you come forward now, right knee's going to stay down, left leg stays up as you Firebird. And you do as many of those as you can stand. Many of those as you can get. Those are pretty challenging. Again, do one, rest. Back to down dog, do another one. So hopefully you'll have some fun with those. If you got any questions, leave me a message in the comments. Send me a message through Facebook or on the website. And everybody have a wonderful weekend. It's Friday. Go enjoy. Namaste. Shanti.